to some good home cooking. Today I'm going to show you how to make a wonderful dish called fried green tomatoes with okra. I love okra. I can eat okra in anything, but they're especially good with fried green tomatoes. So I'm going to show you how to make this dish, and I hope you enjoy it. And please subscribe to my new channel, Good Home Cooking. So we're going to start with a pound of okra. And these are some especially big okra that I got from the farmer's market. And I had tried them the week before, and they are really, really delicious. So after we wash the okra and cut them up, and especially cut off this hard part stem, we're going to mix them with the green tomatoes. Now usually my tomatoes are greener, that's the onion, than these. These were as green as this one when I purchased them, and which was Saturday. And today is Tuesday. So I'm just getting around to cooking them, and I absolutely would not wait any longer than today to cook them, because you want the tomatoes firm, and that's why they're called fried green tomatoes, not red tomatoes. These are getting red, so we want to cook them right now. And as you see, I have 4 tomatoes and about a pound of okra. And we're going to mix in an onion and an egg, and then we're going to wrap all of that in some cornmeal, and we're going to fry it. Sound good? It's good. So as soon as I wash my okra and tomato. Okay, so as you can tell, I have my okra and tomatoes washed, and now I'm going to cut them up and add the ingredients before I fry them. Okay, I got my tomatoes cut up in chunky, just regular chunky sizes, because they're going to shrivel up and they're going to, what's the word? They're going to melt down. They're going to cook and they're going to soften. But right now you want to start with just a good bite. Then now we're going to cut up the okra. We're going to cut these stems off at the end because these are hard. Then we're just going to chop these up. Slice these up. Difference between chopping and slicing. We're going to slice them up, and I'll show you how to do that. Okay, I've sliced up my okra. Pretty chunky sizes as well, because they're going to shrivel up too as they cook. So slice those up, and you can see I discarded the ends, because these are hard pieces. You just want to first cut off the end and then slice up each one. It goes really fast. And even these little tiny tips, they can get kind of tough, so take those off too. And if ever an okra sliced hard, throw it away, because that's usually a good indication that it's going to be tough. So if it slices really hard as out of normal, you can tell the difference from slicing the other ones. If it slices hard, that means it's going to be tough. So throw the whole okra away. So this is no good. The tips and the ends, hard ends, those are chopped. Those are sliced off, and you have the okra and the tomatoes. And now we're going to add a medium to large onion that I've already sliced up. I'm going to just add those in. So these are the main ingredients: onion, okra, and tomatoes, green tomatoes. We're going to add an egg, we're going to season it, and then we're going to put the cornmeal on. and we're going to fry it, sort of like frying fish. Okay, as you can tell, I've broken an egg into a bowl, and we're going to beat the egg. This egg is what's going to hold it or bond it all together so it won't get all crumbly and scattered. So you want to beat the egg good. You want to mix it all good. This is the glue. It's going to hold it all together, so to speak. Okay, dump the egg in with the onion, okra, and green tomatoes. Dump that in. We're going to season it, and I like pretty regular season. Salt. It's a lot of ingredients, not too much salt, but enough salt. Pepper. It's going to be mixed up. It looks like a lot of pepper, but once you mix it up, it's not going to be. And let's go with the Cajun seasoning. So we're going to put some Cajun seasoning, just another little seasoning that you like, if you want. Salt and pepper is fine. Ooh, kind of a lot there. Then you're going to mix it all up. Mix it all up. Looks good already. Now you're going to turn the heat on the skillet. Let it be getting warm. And you just want just a little more than what you would use to cover the skillet. For the oil, you don't ever want to cook in too much oil. So, because it's going to soak up that oil. That's why you have to drain it a while after you cook it. Okay. Got the egg saturated in the egg. Got all the seasoning in there. If you want to add another seasoning, good. It's all to your taste. And now we're going to add some cornmeal. About 3/4 cup of cornmeal, because you want everything covered or touched by the cornmeal, because the cornmeal is what's going to make it nice and brown and crispy. So you can see the cornmeal is covering all of the vegetables nicely. And you have your egg in here. It's going to hold it together when you fry it. So you see how beautiful that is? All these beautiful vegetables. You got your okra, tomatoes. So you got the oil heating. Now we're going to put this in the oil, and we're going to let it cook. We're going to cover it, and we're going to kind of fry it like fish. We want it to get brown on the bottom, and when it's brown, because you're going to have to keep watching it, then you turn it over, and you keep doing that till you see that brown all the way. So it's mixed up pretty good. Hope I turn it out. It's ready. Up close picture of it. Make sure everything's coated with the cornmeal. And then just spoon it in. You can hear that sizzle. You think it's not hot enough, but it's pretty hot.